Today, we're diving into a story that has quietly reshaped modern air power. It's a story of innovation, real-world combat lessons, and one surprising reality. Israel's experience with the F-35 has begun changing how the United States uses its own stealth jets. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. When the F-35 was first introduced, it was marketed as the most advanced multi-role fighter ever built. But no matter how powerful a weapon is on paper, it only becomes truly valuable when it proves itself in real operations. And Israel became the first nation in the world to take the F-35 into real combat. That decision transformed everything. Israel calls its version the F-35I Adir, meaning mighty one. But the real power of the Adir comes from how Israel uses it, adapts it, and pushes it into missions many believed the F-35 wasn't ready for. Early on, Israel made one thing clear. It saw the F-35 not as a weapon of the future, but a tool for the present. American pilots and engineers initially expected a learning curve. Instead, Israel began experimenting on day one. They integrated their own electronic warfare suites. They used the jet to penetrate highly defended airspace. And they pushed the limits of what stealth fighters could do in hostile regions. These lessons became a treasure trove for U.S. planners. One American officer described it as watching the future happen in real time. Israel showed how the F-35 could gather live battlefield data, coordinate with drones, jam enemy systems, and lead missions deep into contested territory, roles previously reserved for specialized American aircraft. But here's the twist. The United States had never used the F-35 this aggressively. It was designed to work in coordinated strike groups and controlled environments. Israel, however, adapted it to real-time combat unpredictability. They discovered new tactics for low-visibility strikes, intelligence collection, and networked warfare. One of the biggest insights came from Israel's approach to electronic warfare. Instead of treating the F-35 as a stealth-only platform, they treated it as a flying intelligence hub. It wasn't just avoiding detection. It was actively shaping the electronic battlefield. This opened Washington's eyes to possibilities they had not fully explored. Another major shift involved the F-35's ability to communicate with legacy aircraft. Israel found creative ways to use the Adir as the brain of an entire strike package, coordinating older jets, drones, and ground assets. The result was a synchronized, data-rich battlefield picture that allowed faster decision-making and safer operations. American analysts began to study Israeli mission debriefs. They found that many of the F-35's most advanced features only revealed their true potential when combined with aggressive real-world testing. Israel's experience proved that the jet was more flexible, more survivable, and more capable than expected. As one U.S. commander put it, Israel showed us that the F-35 isn't just a stealth fighter. It's an entire strategy. Over time, these lessons directly influenced American doctrine. The United States began shifting its training scenarios, updating its electronic warfare strategies, and preparing pilots to use the F-35 in more dynamic combat roles. This included complex air, defense penetration, real-time targeting, and multi-domain coordination areas Israel had already tested. But the collaboration didn't stop there. American engineers also studied how Israel customized the jet. They looked at software modifications, internal system upgrades, and cockpit interface changes. Many of these ideas inspired updates to U.S. systems and future F-35 modernization plans. This cooperation became a two-way street. The United States learned from Israel's rapid deployment and field creativity. Israel benefited from America's massive support network and continuous hardware upgrades. Today, both nations use the F-35 differently than originally planned. Instead of a strict stealth, first aircraft, it has become a command platform, an intelligence powerhouse, and a networked warfare leader. And the impact is global. Other F-35 operators, like Japan, South Korea, Norway, and the UK are now studying Israeli tactics as they develop their own approaches. In many ways, Israel became the proving ground for the jet's most advanced capabilities. Ultimately, the story of the F-35I Adir isn't just about technology. It's about adaptation, creativity, and experience. When a nation pushes a system to its limits, it changes not only how that system is used, but how the world understands air power. And that's why Israel's F-35 experience is quietly shaping how America uses its own stealth jets. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it's real, and it's changing the future of aviation. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more cutting-edge defense stories coming soon.